Hello everyone, welcome back, and I have another video for you today. This one is my updated 2021 writing goals, 21 goals for 2021. I know I promised to do this a while ago and things got wild, as you will have seen in my previous video, but I still wanted to do it because these are the actual goals that I will be going by for 2021. As it specifically relates to writing. I do have other goals that are not on this list, but here are the ones that I thought you might find interesting. The first one is that I want to edit the third draft of SIC this year. Second, I would like to edit the first draft. Wait, did I say third draft? Edit the third draft. Second is edit the first draft of SIS. And I want to have SIS beta read this year as well, but that would be after the edit. I would like to draft 4 new books, outline 12 projects, read 52 books, edit Project TJ, which I don't think I have mentioned before. This book is actually already drafted. It's the first book I ever wrote. It is a trash can fire, but I still love the story, and so I would like to do that. Number 8, I would like to draft one of a work in progress. It doesn't have a title yet, but it is being drafted currently, so eek. Another book I've been working on, I only had two chapters written, and this was back in my Wattpad days. So if you followed me from there, you probably saw those first 2 chapters because I just posted them without a whole lot of work into them aside from drafting. They were rough, but that is finished plotting, work in progress, which is called AIR. I still would like to work on that. I had a lot of fun with it. So that's number 9. Number 10 is to query a book. You know that I've finished a couple projects and I want to start putting it out there. I think it's time. I think I've been procrastinating because it's a bit terrifying, as many of you will know. And so I'm putting it out there because this is me kicking myself in the pants to get it moving. Number 11 is to take a creative vacation. This one is going to be tough because I usually push myself and I have a lot of projects going at the same time. But I think it's important for me to take a step back and not have any specific creative projects that I'm working on for a little while. On the other side of that, I would like to, for number 12, go on an artist retreat, which would be specifically to foster more creativity and to take that time to create intentionally. But I think having the balance is important, so I want to make both of those things happen this year. I just thought of something else that is not on my list, but I would also like to do, I cannot think of the name of it. It's like the half nano, the mini nano, the baby nano, whatever that one's called. It'll come to me as soon as I finish this video, and then I'm gonna be like, but I want to do that too, and I didn't put it on my list. I say all that because 13 is PrepTober. I did PrepTober in 2020, and it was super helpful. It really kick-started me to get motivated and to get a lot of things done, so I want to go back and do it again. Number 14 is NaNoWriMo 2021. I know it's early to be announcing that yes, I plan to participate, but yes, I plan to participate, and I want that to be like a big thing for me. I'm realizing there's another item that I left off the list, which is WorldEmber. There we go. The words are hard. I would also like to do WorldEmber. That's not on the list. So this is 23 items, but we'll call the other 2 bonus. How about that? For number 15, I would like to try a new art form. I like to try a lot of different things. I think it's fun to add the content into as hobbies for my characters. So trying them out is interesting. It gives a little bit of inspiration, but it's also fun for me. Number 16 is participate in a minimum of 1 writing sprints per month. I want to make sure that I'm staying in touch with the community, as sometimes when I get really busy, it's easy for me to slip out of that habit and I don't write as much when I do that. So I want to make sure that I'm not just staying connected with all of you, but I'm actually dedicating specific time to continue to write. Number 17, I would like to have a writing mentor. I think that would be very helpful, and I think I would learn a lot. There's still so much about the craft that I don't know, and I want to learn that. I'm actively interested in something like that. Number 18, I would like to take, oh my gosh, that took me straight on back to My Fair Lady. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. Take a writing workshop. I've taken a lot of workshops. I've done a lot of different classes and courses, but I would like to take a specific writing workshop that's maybe a little bit more immersive. I think that would be helpful. Number 19, I would like to beta read 2 projects. So if you have a project that you think I might like, let me know. I read fantasy, sci-fi, mystery, murder mystery, thriller. I pretty much will read anything, like literally anything. Just ping me and be like, hey, do you want to read this? I would love to beta read 2 projects this year. 20 is, I would like to journal once a month. That doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, I think, well, also with everything that I'm working on, I think that would be a lot. I used to keep journals. I used to journal all the time. I somehow fell out of the habit, and I would like to get back into journaling, so I put it on my list. Number 21 is write 4 book reviews. I read a lot, and I think it helps me get more out of the book if I write a review, because then I have to think a little bit more critically about what it was that I liked and disliked about the book in order to recommend it. I found it to be a little interesting because I've already started. I think I've reviewed 2 books already this year, which is really cool because that puts me ahead on my goal. But I found it's easier for me to review a book that I really disliked versus a book that I really enjoyed, because there's something about reading a review that's like, everything about this was amazing. I feel like if I give a book 5 stars, 4 or 5 stars, I loved it, and I don't have to explain why I loved it, versus if I read a book and I really didn't like it, then I would give it a lower rating, but also explain what it was specifically that I didn't like about it. So I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts on that, especially about book reviews. Do you write book reviews? Do you read book reviews? How much do they impact the way that you consume media? And what are your goals? Did you decide to update them? Did you have to tweak anything after you started in on your 2021 goals? I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. You can find me on social media at cchanwrite. Bye.